Ladies and gentlemen, it's Saturday Night Vlog with your host, Franklyn McInnis. Enjoy the show. Party people, what is up? I'm in a good mood right now because I know that some of my YouTube friends are in a great mood right now, and it is because they're reaching these milestones or are very close to milestones. And you know, I say a lot of times that it's not all about the numbers, but I just know that it feels good to see your audience grow and to know that you're going to get to interact with more people. Now, on a personal level, I do still feel that growth can be a double-edged sword because some of my YouTube friends are kind of going through it as far as, you know, getting some hate on their videos, which is bound to come, you know, with success. Along with success, there is going to come some hatred, some jealousy, people that will try to bring you down. But I want to say to all of my friends that I've connected with through YouTube, keep your heads up. Don't let anybody drag you down. You know, if you got people making ugly comments, report them if you have to, or at least just block them. If you don't like the idea of reporting people, at least block them. I think in some situations, if somebody goes way too far with you, then you know they're doing that with other people. So in that case, I wouldn't blame you if you reported them. But for the most part, I would say at least just block those people and keep it moving. You know, you don't have to even respond to the negativity. Do not let them bring you down. And it's a shame that I have seen some really great YouTubers allowing themselves to get sidetracked and to get depressed even because of that negativity. But it's you know, it's YouTube, it's online. You either accept what comes along with it or you don't, you know, and you can easily ignore a lot of that negativity. So let's keep it positive, people. Do not let people try to bring down our community, you know, this community of collectors that, you know, we look out for each other. We do giveaways, we do trades, all these different things. Let's keep it positive. Okay, that's what's most important here. So I do want to go ahead and focus on some milestones that I have noticed recently. And of course, I have to start off with the one and only Katt Dee. Just last night, at least the time of the recording of this video, Katt Dee surpassed 500 subscribers. She didn't just hit 500 subscribers, she did surpass it. And I always think it's important when it comes to a milestone to surpass it, not just get right at it. It's sort of like when you think about a boxer or a mixed martial arts fighter, that they may win a championship belt. It doesn't mean anything until they defend it, in my eyes. So I kind of look at the same way when it comes to subscribers. You don't want to celebrate right too much. Yeah, I'll say don't celebrate too much right when you reach that certain goal, because you know you could turn around and lose subscribers maybe. And that's not saying anything negative about your channel. It's just that YouTube's algorithm sometimes will drop people that are not active, and then you may have people that just drop out because maybe they do get jealous. They're like, oh, you've gotten big now, whatever it may be, you know, just different reasons you might lose subscribers. So I say wait till you get past the milestone a little bit, and then yeah, party it up. So Katt Dee, you are a rock star. You know, I've been supporting you from the beginning, so really glad that you reached this milestone, and I hope that you reach many more milestones. And you all, by the way, at the time of this recording, I really don't know if you'll have much time. She is doing the 500 subscriber giveaway. I think tomorrow is actually the cutoff, which I should say is Sunday, the 29th of January at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is the cutoff. So I don't know if you'll have much time at the time that you're seeing this video to get your entry in or not. But yeah, hopefully you will. And I will try to remember to link down the original video about her road to 500 subscribers. So again, big congratulations to Katt. You know, I'm always going to be a supporter for life, whether you're doing YouTube or not. I always support you in what you do. I want to focus on some other people here who have recently reached milestones. And of course, these are channels of varying sizes. It doesn't matter, people. You know, a milestone is a milestone. You know, everybody starts off somewhere and you keep it moving from there. So Totally the Towel Man, I noticed, is over 300, like quietly went over 300 just out of nowhere. You know, his channel just keeps on growing. Very awesome thing to see. And I noticed that his videos just keep improving as well, which is pretty awesome. I'm really enjoying his videos. Airborne Sapper comic fan, somebody I've started watching very recently, and he checks out my videos too, which I definitely appreciate. I see that he's over 200 subscribers. Jay Unboxed, formerly Funko J, just now Jay Unboxed, is over 500, and he's actually already looking towards that 750 goal, which I wish him the best with that. Down there in the bottom left, you see an image there from Sherry Stover's page, and let me do point this out. I'm sorry about the quality of some of these images, but I just kind of grabbed what images I could, to put this together real quick. But Sherry Stover, she's over 50 subscribers, and she just started. I mean, she really just started. So definitely proud to see that, and I know it's going to continue to grow a lot more from there. And I think she's somebody that really has been embraced by the community, and people really love her work, her custom work. So yeah, I know it's just going to keep on snowballing from there and growing. Ethan finds out Karen is awesome. Ethan is awesome. And you see that I chose this image here from their funniest moments video because they are so hilarious together. Over 2,250 subscribers. She's actually at the moment celebrating with the giveaway of over 2,000, but or a 2,000 subscriber giveaway. But yeah, she's already well past that, and I know it's just going to keep on growing. And Metal Nerd is over 600 subscribers as well. So big congrats to all of these YouTubers. Keep on putting in that hard work. I know it's just going to keep on paying off for you. Now, a couple of people that are very close to milestones, what I consider milestones. To me, I mean, what you call a milestone might be different for me, but I think there are certain numbers that do kind of jump out, especially when you have a small channel and it's growing by certain increments. So Rookie Collectibles is very close to 100 subscribers. Funknatic is close to 150, and Gigi of Gigi's Geek Zone, she is near 250. So, and Gigi, it feels like she was just past 100, and yeah, now she's near 250. So I want you all watching this, if you're not already subscribed to them, hop over to their channels, make sure you subscribe. Let's help them reach these milestones sooner than later, because they are very close. Each one of these people very close to hitting these milestones. So I have a lot of love for the community. At the same time, it is kind of difficult at times to keep up with everybody. So if I missed anybody else that is close to a milestone, please drop it down in the comments. Let people know, or let them know to go over there and subscribe. And yeah, let's just keep on helping out the community, supporting the community, and helping these YouTubers to grow, because YouTube, it is a lot of work. I keep stressing that it is a lot of work. It takes a lot of dedication. In my year on YouTube, I've already seen several people come and go, so that shows there's a lot of work to this. It's not an easy thing to really jump into, or I'll say this, it's kind of easy to jump into, but not easy to maintain. Definitely not easy to maintain. So for people putting in the hard work, they deserve that support. And speaking of supporting YouTubers, I do want to talk about one more YouTuber who recently reached a milestone. Not long after I first started taking YouTube seriously, I was lucky enough to walk into a Walgreens, and it's really lucky as well that I had done my research, because I actually knew what I was looking at. But yeah, I walked into a Walgreens, the closest one to me, and I was lucky enough to find 2 Green Goblin chase figures. So in order to kind of get my channel going, because even though I don't tend to focus on how many subscribers I have, I try not to focus on that so much, but when it is a part of YouTube, it's an aspect of it. You do want to be part of a community. You do want to have people watching your videos, especially when you put hard work into them. So to kind of get the ball rolling on my channel, I decided, let me give away one of these figures. And also, part of the reason why I wanted to give one away is because I had already learned about flippers, and I was seeing what they were doing with this particular figure, how much they were trying to get for it. I think as soon as this figure released, there were people trying to sell it for nearly $100. I mean, immediately. And I just didn't want to be that way. I wanted to establish from the jump that I was going to be about supporting the community and not trying to take advantage of collectors. So I gave one of these away, and the person that won was Collecting Plastic. And Collecting Plastic, he was appreciative, and I told him he offered to send something. I said, you really don't need to do that. But he said, he really wanted to, and I did like the figure, so I went ahead and accepted it, and I still have it, and I really do like this figure. This is the Hot Topic exclusive Daredevil. So from there, we pretty much have developed this give and take relationship. We look out for each other, and we've done a lot of trades at this point. And there's also been times where I just went hunting for him. He basically covered me with the cash and everything or whatever, and I just went hunting for him to help him out. So, like I said, just a great give and take relationship. So for his channel to grow the way that it has, and he's just celebrated having 2,500 subscribers, that is amazing, really impressive, and I'm really happy for him. It's so well deserved. And I know a big part of the reason why he has such a big following is his humor. So he does skits using pop figures to sort of bookend his videos, and you could get a good look at those. As a matter of fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to link down the video for his 2,500 subscriber giveaway. If you haven't seen it already, check it out. It kind of compiles the majority of the skits that he's done over the past year. It's not every single one of them, but it is a lot of them, and it's a really good video, and do watch it from beginning to end. It is totally worth it. So along with the giveaway, he is giving away 8 pop figures, so it's definitely worth your time, people, especially if you are new to collecting. If you've only been in the Funko game for just a short while, yeah, that would be a great way to kind of boost your collection. Like I said, 8 figures there that he is giving away. That is pretty impressive. And like I said, it's a 2,500 subscriber giveaway, but he's actually already well past that number. He's, I think, past 2,700. So I know his channel is just going to continue to grow, and I really do wish him the best. And like I said, just very, very proud of the work that he's done. I think he's an amazing member for the community. So, or amazing member of the community, I should say. But anyway, he just decided to send me something, and I assumed that he would basically take care of it, and then I would pay him back. And then he basically cleared that up, and he said that he just wanted to send it to me because of the support that I've given him and that I've given the community. And I thought that was very kind of him, and especially this item, which when I saw this item get posted on the Funko shop, I was just like, wow. It just like immediately nostalgia rushed back, and some of you probably already have an idea of what it is. It is the Masters of the Universe, He-Man with Battle Cat, Dorbs Ride. This is just such nostalgia for me, because when I was a kid, I just didn't really have a ton of toys. I mentioned this in the other video when I showed that this figure had become available. I didn't have a ton of toys. Part of it was moving around so much and toys getting broken up and this and that or whatever. So I only really played with a few toys at a time. And the original He-Man on Battle Cat was one of my favorite toys. I absolutely loved it. So yeah, like I said, just seeing this listed on the Funko shop really blew me away. And I didn't hide it. I let my friends know that I was kind of freaking out over it. So like I said, collecting plastic looked out for me. And ooh, this thing really has like a strong new vinyl smell to it. Okay, I'm going to sit that up there, sit the box up there so you can see the back of it. But so not only did he look out for me, Gigi of Gigi's Geek Zone also placed an order for me. So what I decided to do, and I really do appreciate both of them so much, I decided that I'm going to keep this one out of box because I just really love to actually see this figure. And I think they really nailed it as far as if you put this beside the original figure, which I actually did in my Funko News video. I believe it was the Funko News video. Yeah, this is just so accurate to the original figure as far as Battle Cat is concerned. Of course, obviously big difference with He-Man. So yeah, just really impressive. And one feature they don't have that I really enjoyed as a kid is that you actually could take off the armor and everything. You would take the armor off of Battle Cat and have him look more like his original form, which was I want to say Cringer. I keep forgetting for some reason. Probably because I haven't watched the cartoon in a good while. I did watch 2 episodes recently because they actually have Masters of the Universe on Netflix. If you all didn't know that, if you have Netflix, they actually do have the original series. Definitely worth checking out. It's just so it's funny. It's like unintentionally funny, and yet it's still cool. And it's like it's like cheesy and cool all at the same time. I just really love that series. So yeah, this is just so cool to have now in my collection. So like I said, this one that Collecting Plastics in, I'm going to keep this one and display it out of box. And then the one that's coming from Gigi, and hey Gigi, big shout out there. The one that's coming from Gigi, I'm gonna make sure that that one stays inbox. You know, I'll find a good spot to keep that one displayed up. So yeah, I'm hanging on to both of them because I'm just really happy to have them. I really do think this is an awesome figure. Now let me do my job here because I do kind of somewhat review figures. I wouldn't say this is like a big thing I do, but I do see some paint flaws here just on the Dorbs itself. I would say some sort of discoloration here around the arm, and then there does this spot here on the cheek. I don't think that's intentional. And what I may have to do is find some. I think I got some tweezers around here somewhere. Just very lightly rub at that, and that'll get rid of that paint flaw there. But I mean, it feels like nitpicking. It's not a perfect paint job, but it almost feels like nitpicking just because I really do like this design so much, especially with it being so true to the original figure. Okay, I do notice that I can't remember with the original or not if they actually had the lines, the yellow lines going all the way up under Battle Cat or not. Regardless, you know, it looks fine as is though. And yeah, the He-Man figure, I saw this on some other people's unboxings. He does just pop right out of there, and then you can easily put him back in. Okay, so that is cool. You know, and as with all doors, the head rotates. I'm glad this one actually isn't too stiff. It does rotate pretty easily. I know so that's the issue sometimes with some doors. The heads just, I mean, they can rotate, but they're very stiff though. One thing I did like about the original He-Man that was on Battle Cat also is that he had the sword and shield. So I do kind of wish they would have put those into his hands, but I mean, who knows? Maybe I'll pick up a different Dorbs and see how it sits on Battle Cat as well. As a matter of fact, now that I'm thinking about that, that would be really cool to do, to get another He-Man Dorbs, one that actually has the weapons, and see if it fits up here. Yeah, I really like that idea. And then now that's stuck in my head, so yeah, I'm probably going to be looking for a He-Man Dorbs pretty soon. But yeah, let me go ahead and sit him down there. And I just want to say again, you know, Collecting Plastic, really appreciate you, you know, not just because of the, you know, the give and take and the trading and everything, just for being you. That's really what it comes down to, for doing very creative, very entertaining videos, you know, for being a thoughtful person, somebody that's very cool to speak to, because he and I, we talk about, you know, kind of behind the scenes and everything. We kind of talk just about movies, and I mean, especially about movies. I like talking to him about movies because, we have similar tastes, and then we have our differences as well. You know, we talk about comic books and things. I know he's more of Marvel. I've been more DC, but I mean, he's making so many good points. I'm starting to feel more and more like I'm leaning towards Marvel a lot more, you know, lately. So yeah, just great conversations with him, all around cool person. So if you're not subscribed to him, do make sure that you do so. I do quickly want to share one more thing here, because when I first discovered his channel, well, at first I didn't realize he had a channel, but then I got into that habit of checking to see if my subscribers actually had channels. So I checked his out, and he initially wasn't really focusing on pop figures. He was actually focusing on Dunnies by Kid Robot. So he sent me a couple of those in the past, and then along with this figure here is actually a separate package, which I won't share all the contents of what else he sent, because I did a trade with him to make sure that I got something for another trade. So that's why I'm not going to share what else I got from him. But he did decide to throw in something very cool for me. This is an Aztec inspired Dunny. There's actually an Aztec series of Dunny figures. I think it's like Azteca or something like that. But yeah, I just love the colors on this, the designs of it. Very cool all around. And it's something else I like about it. I'm really not sure if this is intentional or not, but the way that these circles are designed here kind of reminds me of speakers. So, like I said, that may not be intentional, but I just like that, though. I really do like the way that that looks, and I will put this along with the other few Dunnies that I have, and I really do need to get some more Dunnies into my collection. I keep saying that, but then I get so caught up on Funko, you know, so, but yeah, I really do like Dunnies. Some of them, you know, some of the series definitely stand out above other ones, like the Odd One series they did. I think it was around Halloween. That was an awesome series. I don't have any of those yet, and I need to get on that. I'm going to go ahead and share another figure with you because, yeah, like I said, you know, I want to give my props to Collecting Plastic, but I also here want to go ahead and share, and I hope he doesn't mind that I'm kind of stepping on toes. I know he's going to share this on his own channel, which he has a much larger audience than mine, so I hope he doesn't feel like I'm stepping on his toes. But a figure that I'm sending him, I had to get it for myself, and then I actually ended up getting 2 more of them for other collectors because the seller really cut me a great deal on these figures. And this is a figure that just came out, and it is Emma Frost from the Specialty series. So yeah, this is a figure that he and I had discussed. I know he's definitely interested. At first I was kind of like so on it, but yeah, the more I thought about it, I was like, maybe I should really go for it. And now that I'm actually looking at it, I think this is a pretty cool figure. Now, looking at the box here, she's not actually pictured along with this set, and I'm assuming that is because she's a Specialty series figure. And sometimes what they'll do on the Specialty series boxes is show you just that particular figure and maybe another figure that's associated with it. But in this case, like I said, it shows the other X-Men set, and she's not included there. Now I'm going to get her out of the box, and while I'm doing this, I do want to point out that I'm really curious whether or not they're going to do a diamond form of her. Maybe that'll be a store exclusive or a chase. I'm really hoping store exclusive, because if it's a chase, I'll probably never see it. But yeah, it just seems like they would have to do that, especially since they did it with the Dorbs figures. Okay, so Emma Frost here, she does come along with a stand because her legs are pretty thin. She's a bobblehead, of course, Marvel, we know how that goes. So, taking a close look here, because I've seen some paint jobs on figures that are predominantly painted white that are actually kind of sloppy, especially, for example, the Target exclusive Batman figures that came out somewhat recently. Well, I guess that's been a little while now, but the same week of Black Friday, basically. I don't have the white one. I think it's the South Pole one or something like that. I don't have that one because the paint jobs were actually pretty horrible on it. I did come across it, but I just didn't pick it up because I couldn't find a good paint job. But this one, you know, she has that all white outfit for the most part, and it does look very clean. Okay, I definitely like that. I love the way that, you know, her hair comes down and everything. That looks cool as well. It does cause her head to tilt back just a little bit, but not too bad though. One thing I'm noticing here is, now I do like the sculpt of her hair. It's not the best looking hair that I've seen yet on, recently on female pop figures, because they're doing some great things with, you know, female characters' hair. So this is not like the best I've seen, but it's cool. But yeah, one thing I'm noticing here, they do have some kind of hard lines right there, which, because her hair comes down so far, it is somewhat noticeable. But I mean, if this is just sitting down on the shelf, you know, really not a big deal there. Let me actually go and get the stand out so I can sit her down. Okay, and bear with me all, because, you know, y'all, these stands sometimes can be a pain the first time that you put a figure onto them. Okay, well, that was actually not too bad. Okay, so yeah, there she goes. Yeah, and like I said, I'm glad that I decided to go and get this one. The paint job, like I said, is very clean. I hope the other ones are as clean like that, because like I said, I did pick one up for collecting plastic, and then I got 2 more for 2 other collectors. As far as this series goes here, I actually do have 2 of these figures on the way. I'm not going to say which ones yet, because I will share them in a future video. And with the X-Men figures, I really would like to see a lot more, and I hope they kind of step up the designs. These look a little plain Jane to me, especially, I do like some of these, but I think Archangel and Quicksilver in particular are very plain Jane looking. So, yeah, with the X-Men figures, I hope they become a little more creative with them, and that they, you know, make sure they give them some action poses, and also, you know, do things like if they do a Gambit figure, which they definitely need to, I'm sure they will at some point, you know, have the playing cards in his hand, and maybe even give them like a glow effect, you know, with like the clear plastic around it or whatever. Do something creative with it. That's what I really want to see them push the designs of the X-Men figures a lot more, because I really think people are craving these, you know. So yeah, I'm looking forward to see what else they do with the X-Men, and I'm really hoping that they do a diamond form of Emma Frost, one that I could actually get my hands on. Like I said, if it's a chase, I'll just let that go. You see what it is here, folks. Funko News. I know that this is some people's favorite segments, but before I get to this, I gotta give you basically a channel update. some of you may have noticed recently that I'm doing a lot more independent Funko News videos, and that's what it's going to be on my channel from now on. Instead of having Funko News as a regular part of Saturday Night Vlogs, because I really don't do these vlogs regularly, and it is because of how time consuming they can be. And you know, the Funko News alone really takes up a lot of time, so that's why, you know, Saturday Night Vlogs, they will be kind of a here and there thing. I was saying every 2 weeks, even that's kind of difficult to keep up with, especially all the things I have going on in my personal life, including college courses right now. I'm working towards a master's, so yeah, it's just very difficult to keep up with this. So from now on, you know, Saturday Night Vlogs, they will kind of be when I have the time, and also when I feel like there really is enough content worth sharing as well. But yeah, Funko News for the most part is going to be standalone. And then if I happen to do a Saturday Night Vlog and there's anything that I missed, any last minute announcements, then I will share those within the Saturday Night Vlog. But I'm still going to point you in the direction of the Funko News video, the most recent one, you know. And also something else is, as far as hunting videos go, you know, collectibles hunting, not just Funko hunting, but just collectible hunting in general, more than likely most of those are going to be separate videos as well. Now, I may actually share some things that I picked up in a Saturday Night Vlog, but as far as the actual hunt is concerned, for the most part, that's going to be separate videos as well. So I'm not really taking any content away from my channel. It's just I'm kind of separating things a little bit more, I guess you could say, almost compartmentalizing there. So yeah, it's going to be the same content, but just kind of separate and maybe a little bit easier for everybody to sort of, you know, keep up with as well. Because there have been some Saturday Night Vlogs where people actually missed some really good Funko News because they didn't realize it was a part of the video, especially some of my new subscribers. So yeah, I think things are going to be just a little bit easier to follow on my channel. You'll have a better idea of exactly what you are getting. Now, within these vlogs though, there will be some surprises from time to time. Saying that for a reason. There will be some surprises from time to time, so definitely make sure that you do check out these vlogs whenever they get posted. So quick updates here from what I missed earlier in the week. That's all this is going to be, just a couple of quick updates here. And I'm going to say again, do make sure that you check out the Funko News video from a couple of days ago. So within that Funko News video, I did talk about the Kingdom Hearts pops that are forthcoming. And you see them here very quickly. They had Mickey, Goofy, Donald Duck, which is Hot Topic exclusive, a character named Pete, who I think is a very old school Disney character. They had some Pocket Pops also for the main three characters there. What I missed though, what I did not see at the time, was Chip and Dale figures here, this 2-pack of Chip and Dale. As far as I know, I don't think that these are a store exclusive, but if I find that out for sure, you know, I'll definitely update you all. But right now, no sticker on the box. I don't know anything about this being an exclusive, so I would assume that this would be pretty easy to find. I would say hopefully, you know, for you Kingdom Hearts fans, that will be easy to find. And along with Kingdom Hearts, check out this poster here on the left. This is obviously a poster that was sent out to GameStop because there is going to be a GameStop exclusive version of Goofy. So he does have a different outfit on. He's not holding a shield there either. So I'm assuming that this would be from a different game because there's more than one Kingdom Hearts game, but I really don't know the series that well. You know, somebody could let me know. But yeah, so they will have a GameStop exclusive Goofy, and remember that Donald Duck, almost said Daffy Duck there, but Donald Duck also is a Hot Topic exclusive. So yeah, just keep those in mind. Keeping it moving here, also earlier in the last Funko News, I did share Mass Effect Andromeda's figures. At the time, they only showed 2 initially, just 2, and I think they were revealed right around the time of the London Toy Fair. But now they've gone ahead and revealed the entire first wave. At least I think this is the entire first wave. Still don't know 100% for sure. Let me go and say this right now. I'm not going to butcher all these names. Let me try my best. Okay, Liam Costa is up in there in the upper left. He's a common. Jal, or I'm going to say Jal because I don't want to say Jail. I'm assuming a character wouldn't be named Jail. That'd be odd, but okay, Jal. Okay, that looks like a common figure as well. And then they have some exclusives here. They have Sarah Ryder. There's the common Sarah Ryder, which you saw there previously. And then they have a masked Sarah Ryder, which is a GameStop exclusive. And then Sarah Ryder N7, which is a Best Buy exclusive. I've been saying before, Best Buy exclusives seem a little odd to me, but I guess it makes sense because, I mean, Best Buy, they do dedicate a lot of their space to video games, so them getting video game related exclusives, it does make sense. I just hope that, you know, people that are really looking for these figures can find them easily and find them in good condition as well, because I know a lot of people were running across those Best Buy exclusive JD Phoenix pops, and the boxes were in terrible condition. So hopefully Best Buy will make sure that they actually take care of their exclusives. And then PB with a gun will be a Target exclusive. So yeah, there's the exclusives. That's the first wave. If you're interested in any of these, if you really love that game series, do be on the lookout. Okay, did you really think we could go too long without giving out, you know, without showing you all, you know, a Hikari that is related to either Star Wars or Game of Thrones, you know, whatever it may be? It seems like it's always that lately. But yeah, here we have a Nocturne Stormtrooper Hikari figure, and pretty cool paint job. But yeah, there are just so many of these Stormtroopers and Snowtrooper Hikari figures now, and they are limited. I still don't know, you know, how big they are in people's hearts, you know, if there's a lot of collectors of them. This one I do think has a cool paint job, but to me it just seems like you got to be a really hardcore Star Wars fan to pick that up, especially at the prices that Hikari figures run for, which I think still is around $80 or so. And then finally here, yes, finally, because remember, this is just picking up on things that I missed earlier this week. Sherry Stover actually pointed this out for me, that there is a Lucius Malfoy FYE exclusive that is available for pre-order right now online. Now, of course, you know, kind of a gamble with the shipping, but if you want to make sure that you get it, you know, you can pre-order online. I don't know if FYE does the pre-orders actually in the store or not. I mean, I've been in there before and I've seen signs up, so I'm assuming that they would do them in store as well. So yeah, if you're interested, especially if you are a Harry Potter completionist, you might want to jump on it though, because yeah, FYE exclusives sometimes, I think like a lot of other store exclusives, once they're gone, they're just gone. So yeah, don't procrastinate, get on it right now, because I know there are other people already putting their pre-orders in. So yeah, that's it. Like I said, this is just updating on what I missed earlier in the week. So if you have not seen the previous Funko News video, do make sure that you go check it out. Definitely make sure that you comment on the video as well. I always appreciate that. Make sure you drop those likes, you know, and share, because it's a shame there's a lot of people out there that are really getting into Funko and they just don't really know what to look for. They don't even know what's all on the horizon. So let's keep people in the loop, you know, or whatever. Help out, especially these collectors that are just getting started. That's what the Funko News is really all about, helping out the community. I gotta tell you all that I was just so happy to finally be able to pick up this item, even though the wait was only like maybe 2 weeks or so. So it wasn't a long amount of time, but you know how it is when you really have your eyes set on something, then it feels longer, you know, so it feels like a longer wait. But yeah, I'm really glad that I had this now. And I do want to go in and show you here that in the shipping, the box got damaged. Okay, so this corner here is really beat up. Okay, and when I say the shipping, I'm talking about the shipping to Power Comics. It was not their fault. It was the way that it was shipped to them. But for the owner, I mean, I like that he does things the right way. You know, he handles things the right way, and he knows that with a collectible, when there's box damage, obviously that affects the price. Now, for me personally, this particular item, I could care less about the box. You know, I mean, I'll hang on to the box, but that's only in case I have to move the figure, you know, at some point. But yeah, I really don't care about this box damage, you know, so even though the corner's beat up there, it really doesn't matter to me, because it's all about what is inside of this box. So let me not keep you all in suspense here, and hopefully I have to actually have enough room up here on my shelf. Let me see if it'll slide up there. Okay, yeah, so yeah, I just want you to get the full view there of the box first. The Incredible Hulk. This is such an awesome statue. It is so cool, and I own some statues, but this is the largest by far that I have thus far. You know, this is definitely the largest. So very cool. And let me go ahead and turn the box here. So like I said, you can see that the corner is pretty beat up there, but I don't care, because this guy is going to come out of the box and stay out of it. So On the back there, you get a better view of what the figure looks like, and I do like it here that it does have basically the history of the Incredible Hulk. I'm not going to read that off. This is a Diamond Select product here, so Diamond Select, they basically deal directly with comic book shops, you know, so you'll see a lot of Diamond Select products in your local comic shops. And something else here says that this is a 9-inch scale Marvel Gallery PVC figure, so very cool. And this, let me see here, it says based on his comic book appearance, of course. So yeah, very cool there. So yeah, I actually got to get this fella out of here now. I can't even keep him up there on camera, so just bear with me here for a moment. It does have some tape here I'm going to cut real quick. And I'm sure some of you are wondering already, how much did I pay for this? I will let you know that this figure, I looked at some listings online. It typically sells for $45, which to me, that's already a good price for this figure, considering the size of it. I mean, the popularity of the character and the sculpt. I think at $45, it's a great deal. But, and let me go ahead and show them to you here inside of the plastic there. And he definitely has some heft to him. I was kind of wondering if this is one of those statues that, you know, looks great when you first see it, but then you actually get your hands on it and you realize it's mostly hollow and everything. No, this feels pretty solid, very sturdy. So yeah, as I was saying, the listings that I saw online, this retail for $45. Because of the box damage, the owner told me that he was considering marking this down to half, which I was shocked by, because I mean, that would put it at just over $20. But when I went to pick this up, I paid right at $20. $20 for this statue. So, I mean, that's part of the reason why I'm so happy to have it, because not only is it incredibly cool, but $20 for this is just incredible. So, and no pun intended there, but it is so sturdy. I really wish you all could tell like how much weight there is to this. It is really sturdy. So yeah, there he is, Incredible Hulk in all his glory. And I hope the details are picking up here, because it's not just one shade of green. Like, there really is like different tones going on to this, so it just looks more natural. And then I think you can see it here that he has like the veins going through there. He looks like really pumped up and everything. Definitely a very true to the comics image that he has going on there. His hair is also kind of flowing to the right there. I mean, almost like it's windy out. I was kind of wondering, like when I saw some images of it, like his head sculpt, it looked almost too small, like disproportionate. But then I thought about it, and I mean, that pretty much is the way that the Hulk is usually represented. He doesn't look right when they actually try to make his head larger. Like, think about Ang Lee's Hulk movie. They actually did make the Hulk's head much larger in that, and that's why a lot of people compared him to Shrek. So yeah, he actually does look correct when he's a little bit disproportionate as far as his head is concerned. And you know, got the massive arms there and everything. And of course, this is a statue, so nothing bendable here or anything like that. There's no articulation, but yeah, just great details. I like how the pants are all shredded up and everything. Oh, and by the way, I do want to point out as well that this particular statue, I've actually seen this at GameStop as well. So if you can't find this at your if you're interested and you can't find it at a comic book shop, they actually may have it at GameStop as well. So yeah, all the way down there you see the shredding of the pants and everything, and then he's up here on this stone here, which has some nice detailing to it too. It actually I mean, it really feels like a rock, actually. You know, it doesn't even feel like plastic or anything. It actually does feel very sturdy. So ooh, I gotta put that down for a moment, because that thing is actually heavy. It's pretty weighty. So yeah, I still cannot believe that I got this guy for $20. That is amazing, absolutely amazing. So yeah, I really want to hear what you all think about this. Me, I'm so blown away by this. And I don't even have a spot for it. I actually said that when I was at Power Comics. I was like, I'm getting this thing because I gotta get it, because I cannot pass up on a statue like this for only $20. you know, I'm getting that, but I have no idea where I'm going to put it yet. I have to find some spot for them, but yeah, I really hope I can find now maybe some more great deals on statues. If anybody knows of a website or anything where I can go and they have really great deals on statues, please let me know. And let me stress this again, I do not care about box damage. As long as the statue is in good condition, that's all that matters to me. So if I can find more deals like this, yeah, I'll be very happy, because the price is really what's been keeping me from getting statues. So yeah, if I can find deals like this, I'm gonna get some more of them. And yeah, this one is just so awesome, incredible indeed. But yeah, like I said, you all, like, so that you don't forget about it, you know, because there's more video to come here, do make sure that you go ahead and let me know right now, what do you think about this particular statue? Do you like the design? What do you think about the price? I would say that it's a fair price, 20 bucks for this, even at 45. In fact, let me know that at the $45 mark, would you pick up this statue? So yeah, before you forget about it, go ahead and give me your feedback. I really want to hear what you all think about this. And me, you can't see it, but I'm just smiling right now. Hopefully you hear it in my voice. I'm smiling because this thing is awesome. Yes, indeedy. Yes. It is giveaway time, people. And I know a few people have been waiting. I mean, just very few, because not a lot of people participated in the latest giveaway that I did. But let me go ahead and remind you all of what I am giving away here. This is the limited 100th edition Batman figure created by Kenner. So this figure is over 20 years old. That's why it does have, you know, some box flaws to it. I pointed them out previously, like the slash mark where somebody was kind of careless, I think, with a box cutter. You know, and then some sticker residue on it, which I probably still will see if I can get a little bit more of that off. But yeah, it's really not about the box itself. It's about this awesome Batman figure on the inside. Okay, and like I said, this is created by Kenner, and this was made in '96. So yeah, this is over 20 years old, but very cool in my opinion. So yeah, let's go ahead and get to the winner of this figure. Okay, let me go ahead and pull this up here so hopefully you can see it well enough. The people that I had that entered, remember, to enter this giveaway, you had to tell me about your favorite Batman story in a comic book, not from a cartoon series or movie, and everybody did follow the rules on that. And then you were able to get 2 extra entries if you were able to tell me. Basically, I showed an image within a comic book, and I asked you, what comic did that come from? I only had 2 people that were able to tell me, so they did each get 2 extra entries for that. And I actually still have it on hand. Let me show you here real quick. By the way, Batman background, yeah, still in full effect. Of course, you know, you already saw that previously, but I just got to point it out again that I really did this background in anticipation of this particular giveaway. So yeah, if you did not know where that artwork came from, it was from Batman R.I.P., which I really do like this comic. I think it's pretty cool, and I still think it has one of the most twisted versions of the Joker ever. I wish they would go that dark with Joker in the movies, especially since they claim they are starting to gear more towards an older audience. So go for it. You know, I'd like to see a much darker version of Joker. Suicide Squad's trailers and lead up made it seem like that's what we were going to get, but it really wasn't. So, you know, maybe they will fix that pretty soon. So the people that did enter this giveaway, let me run down it quickly. Or Jenna Towns. She didn't name a specific story, but I got her meaning, though. She was describing one of those comics about the Red Hood gang, so I know that's part of the Batman lore, so that's fine. Dan Bat Silva, okay, he talked about his favorite storyline, and then he was able to name the comic. We got Federico A. Pacheco, Daydreams and Nightmares, DRG Vinyl, The Musical Nerd, Metal Nerd. Michael C. was also able to tell me which comic the visual came from. And then We Love Funko Pops. And I'm familiar with just about everybody here. We Love Funko Pops. I did check out your channel. I see that you are a younger YouTuber. So I really hope that if you win, that you do have, you know, your parents' permission to make sure it's cool to give out your address. And by the way, whoever wins, do make sure that I usually say 3 days. I try to give a little more time than maybe some channels would, but for this one, I'm going to say by Monday, let's say by Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern time, make sure that you get your information to me, your address, if you win. Okay, so you can private message me here on YouTube. Just go to my About section, send me a message, make sure that I have your address. Even if I've already sent you something before, still do that, just because I can be bad about keeping up with addresses. So that would help me out immensely. So let's go ahead and get to the drawing, though, and see who actually is going to win this classic Batman action figure. And I think I'll go with the fruit machine here. So good luck, you all. And whoa, musical nerd. Okay, so the musical nerd is actually Clayton Whitehurst. So congratulations, Clayton. And yeah, I can't even remember if I've sent you something in the past before. Like, I've been doing so much trading and things and whatnot. It's really difficult to keep up. But yeah, so musical nerd Clayton Whitehurst, just make sure that you do message me your address. Congratulations. And I will try to get this figure out to you very soon. I have a lot of shipping that I need to deal with, like suddenly. You know, it wasn't really planned, but it happens, you know, when you're involved in the community. So yeah, Clayton Whitehurst, like I said, just make sure that you do get me your address, and as soon as I get the chance, I will get this figure out to you. Those of you that did not win, if you're already tuning out, that's not cool. Don't act that way. Be nice, you know, because I'm actually not done yet. I have another giveaway that I need to go ahead and do. And no, I'm not announcing another giveaway. I'm about to do the drawing. Now, some of you may be confused. You might, if you really keep up with my channel, you might be thinking, well, I didn't announce another giveaway. No, I didn't. It's called a secret giveaway, people. It's a secret. So, of course, I couldn't announce it. So, it's already been dealt with. And let me go ahead and pull up the other list here. Yeah, here we go. So, the way that you enter this other giveaway is, I'm sure some people were kind of curious on my last Funko News video. Why was I asking so many questions and talking about cool points and, you know, this and that or whatever? It was because I was running a secret giveaway. And what I was looking for is not only for people who commented, which if you commented, yes, that did get you entered, but also people that actually answered some of those questions that I was throwing out there as well. So that is something that I was looking for. That's why I kept asking questions like, do you know where which episode the Ren and Stimpy chase figures were based on? Trying to think of some of the other questions I asked. I know I asked, you know, if there's any news that I missed, did you share it? You know, please drop it down in the comments and share. I always say that. And I did have one person, Sherry Stover, which meant, you know, she mentioned the Lucius Malfoy, which I shared earlier. So, yeah, I was throwing out those questions throughout the video, and I actually was looking for people who actually took the time to respond. So let me go ahead and run through it here. Okay, so Airborne Sapper Comic Fan, you actually have 2 entries, one for commenting and then one for mentioning the Ren and Stimpy episode. Anthony Nelson also mentioned that Ren and Stimpy episode and commented. Cap Americano, okay, I remember one of the other questions was, what was the name of the pony from Parks and Rec, which is Little Sebastian. So I think Cap Americano named that pony. Collecting Plastic commented. Dalton Kelly, Ethan Finds Out, Funko Mason, Gigi's Geek Zone, Geraldo Aguayo. It was nice to see him comment. I know he's been busy and hasn't commented as much recently, but it's good to see him comment. Jay Allen. I told Jay Allen that he, you know, really needs to do my intros because he's one of the first people that really jumps on my Funko News videos and my Saturday night vlogs. So I definitely appreciate that support. My good friend Katt Dee, Matthew Movies, and yes, Matthew Movies, I know you are in Canada, but I'm putting you in this as well. And like I said, you know, I'll do that for the majority of the time. I'll keep Canada in the mix. Metal Nerd, Michael C. Like I said, Sherry Stover did answer. You know, she filled me in on something I had missed, so that's why she has the 2 entries there. Totally the Towel Man commented, and Totally the Towel Man. I asked also if anybody knew where those DC mystery figures are, and Totally didn't name an exact store, but he did say that they are still in his area in several stores. So that was actually good to hear because maybe Totally can help me out with that. I definitely would appreciate that. And that's not going to affect this giveaway, though. This is random. We Love Funko Pops is in this again. Who's Got Pops? And then W.I. Clawer. So hopefully everybody is actually checking out this video because, of course, I'll need to hear from you if you win. Oh, and how rude of me not to go ahead and say what you can win for this super secret giveaway. Okay, so you'll actually have a choice between 2 figures. You can choose the Walgreens exclusive Sabine Funko Pop. Very cool design. Or you can choose, again, a Walgreens exclusive. This is Miss Marvel. Now, if you happen to have both of these, then what you can do is obviously still accept it because, I mean, it's free. You know, great price. It's free. So you can still accept it and then, you know, just use it as a gift or for trade, whatever you want to do with it, because it will be yours. Or if you decide that you don't want either one and you would rather somebody else win, just let me know and I'll do an update drawing, you know, later on, and I'll find another name. I may not do a video on it, but I will make sure that I contact whoever the other person is that wins. So that's only if you are absolutely not interested in either of these, okay? So same deal here. By Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern, I will need to hear back from the winner of this super secret giveaway, you know, so I can make sure that I get your prize to you. So let me not keep you all in suspense. Hey, how about we go with the typewriter this time? I don't think I've done the typewriter in a while. That's the one I like to usually use. So let's go with the typewriter and find out who our second winner is. And it is Funkomation. Funkomation, I know, has not won one of my giveaways before. So Funkomation, I will need to hear from you. And that again is by Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if I don't hear from Funkomation, I'll probably just do a behind the scenes drawing and I will contact the winner, you know, whoever else wins. So yeah, Funkomation, I got to hear from you by that time. And if not, I will have to do another drawing, which I really hate to ever have to do that. But you know, it is what it is. So yep. Got the giveaway prizes here that I will be sending out very soon. And do be patient with me because, like I said, I got some other shipping to handle as well. And when it comes to trades take priority over giveaways. That's just the way it is. And, I mean, you're getting it for free, so I hope you would understand to be a little bit patient about that. I have another giveaway idea in mind, which I really need to get to the video for that. I don't know when I'm going to share that video. It'll have to be very soon, for a particular reason. So I may actually try to get it up tomorrow. If not tomorrow, definitely within the next 2 or 3 days, I want to share that with you all because time is kind of the essence for this particular giveaway that I have in mind. So just be on the lookout for that. But remember what I always say, it's not just about giveaways on my channel. I do this to support the community. I'm not a rich man by any means. You know, I'm always coming right out of my pocket with my giveaways. It's definitely a sacrifice for me to do so. So I hope that people appreciate them. I hope that you're not just on my channel for the giveaways and that, you know, if you happen to, whether you win or lose, you know, still appreciate the content. That really does what matters to me, you know. So yeah, with giveaways, I know sometimes I'll gain subscribers and then I'll lose subscribers, and I'm always glad to actually see those people go if that's all they were about, was about winning giveaways, because that's not a community thing. There's a lot more to it than that, you know. So one other thing, and I don't want to like end on a negative note here because I am going to wrap up this episode, but I do have to point this out because I've noticed recently I'm getting a lot of comments on my videos that are either generic comments, which is the same person using the exact same comment each time on my video, and even doing this on other people's videos. That to me needs to stop. I really do not like to see that, and I'm probably going to get to the point where I start to block some people. Now, these are not people that I know well within the community, and those community members I know don't do that, you know. So, but if I'm seeing these generic comments again and again, and you're not even saying anything specific about what was in the video, I'm probably just going to start blocking your comments because that's just wasting time, you know. And then also, people that will drop these sub for sub comments, you know, if your content is, if like we're into the same thing, that's cool. But I've had some people that drop these comments, you know, you sub me, I'll sub you back. You know, I like your video, and they don't say anything specific about the video, which really makes me question if they even watched it at all. But, you know, somebody will say, you know, you check out, I like your channel, come check out mine, you know, please make sure you sub. For one thing, sometimes I actually check to see if they did subscribe to my channel, and it's not always true. You know, I do actually check that out, and it's not always true. But then sometimes I'll go check out their channels, and I'm like, this has nothing at all to do with what I address on my channel. Like, there's nothing about collecting, nothing about like comic books or comic book movies, just nothing at all related to me. So I gotta say this, I like to see my fellow YouTubers grow their channels, but you gotta think about what is really a milestone for you. Do you have a legitimate number, or is it just a bunch of people subscribed? There's a big difference there. Are people really watching and digging your content, or do you just have a big number? Hopefully, you would feel the way that I do, that when you get these milestones, you want it to be people that actually appreciate the hard work that you put into your videos. Because what does a big number mean if the views aren't there, if the comments aren't there? And I do see some channels where it's like huge numbers, but then I go to comment and I realize I might be the first person commenting even though the video has been up for a while. Or it might be only just a few, like a handful of comments and almost no likes on the video. That's not cool, and part of that is not in the content creator's hands. It is up to your viewers, to be loyal, to your channel. But yeah, the number has got to mean something, in my opinion. That's the way I'm always going to feel about it. So I am glad, I'm very thankful that I do have some recent subscribers that really do seem to genuinely enjoy the content that I'm putting it out. And I've noticed some new people in the comments. Definitely appreciate that. And really, I appreciate all of you that have been supporting my channel, and especially when you take the time to watch these longer videos. I know that's something unusual about my channel, that I do have so many long videos, but yeah, that's why I just really appreciate it when you do take the time to check these out. So let me not blather on and on here, and blabber on and on. Let me go and wrap it up. Again, thank you for watching this episode. Be on the lookout on my channel. Definitely some more content coming up soon, including that giveaway announcement, which I think is going to be pretty interesting, to say the least. That's all I could say about it. Yeah, so be on the lookout for that. And don't forget to comment on this video. Let me know about what you thought about the different segments and everything. Also, do not forget to subscribe to these fellow YouTubers that are close to milestones, even the people that have reached milestones. Help them continue to grow. So make sure you show that support. You remember, there will be links down in the description for a couple of those channels. But yeah, again, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoy the rest of the weekend, and you all take care. Until next time.